Good morning, everyone. Happy Tuesday. Jeanette Biro here. I'm a medium and a channeler, and welcome to your weekday daily card reading where we dive into the cards, see what's in store with a message from Spirit. How are you all doing this morning? Okay, we've got the Lightworker Oracle cards that I'm using this week, and I was really drawn to these from Spirit. So let's just carry on and see where we're going with the energy here. They're very jumpy this morning, these cards, I tell you. We've got one jumper. Okay, let's see where this goes, Spirit. Okay, interesting. All right, this feels about ready. So the reason why I'm smiling is Spirit showed me this table. And it's like, you know, when somebody's planning a wedding or planning a party or something, and you go over to help them because you're going to help them out, and you get there and they've got everything set up on the table, right? All the lists and pages and pictures and ideas and everything. It's like Spirit has that. They're like, we have it all laid out right now. So that's very interesting. So let's see what's in the cards here. Okay. I get it. Oh, this is beautiful. Okay, jumper card, first of all, is spiritual service card. Now, this really talks about it again as the jumper card. The jumper card is always the kind of like umbrella way in which we read the rest of the cards, right? The theme. And the theme being spiritual service is really about you stepping into your power like we talked about, stepping into who you are and creating your effect on the ascension of the planet, which is exactly the imagery of this card. Like you shining your light on this planet, you doing your part, being your sovereign self, being your true self, and kind of like living with purpose. And again, like general message. So your purpose may be massive to you. It may feel really small to you. You may not even recognize it. But the thing is your purpose moves through you when you are being authentically you. And so your purpose can be simply in the energy that you emit, and people being around you are around this beautiful high vibe energy, and it helps them be in the energy frequency to help them make better choices and all of that for their life. You may also be creating new ideas and plans and you name it in your community, in your family. You may also be an energetic frequency for nature, helping to heal nature. Like there's so many ways in which we can be in spiritual service, as this card says, but it requires that authenticity of self to be able to emit the frequency, okay? Now, what this is telling me though is that you are doing this. And the reason why these next cards, I've never seen these next ones come out this way, and it is the most beautiful progression, which almost takes my breath away. So first off is the dark night of the soul. Now, the dark night of the soul is something we all go through. And you know what is so interesting, actually? I'm going to be talking a bit about this on Wednesday in Cosmic Consciousness. So if you are wanting to understand a lot of what's happening on the planet, from the death to illness to dark nights of the soul and spiritual ascension, definitely join me on Wednesday night, because we're going to dive into more detail of Dark Night of the Soul. This is a process where we have to feel alone and separate from in order to find our light again. And this tells me that so many of you have been going through this process in some form or another. Now, the beautiful thing with this, though, is Spirit showing me there's a progression, because so many of you have reached this stage, meaning you have been moving through the dark night of the soul in various different ways. And through that, you have been finding the keys of light, the keys to your light. Through your darkness, you are finding the keys to your light, to your growth, to your ascension, to your higher frequency, to your truth. You're seeing through manipulations. You're seeing through family traumas. You're seeing through even the limitation of humanity and into soul truth, which is like these key codes of light. And we're awakening these key codes right now immensely. And the solar flares are helping this. And like There is so much that is leading to this piece right here, these key codes of light that you are accessing. I mean, some people are even having symbolisms of keys and such brought to them. I've had people mention that as well. But the beautiful thing about this, the reason why this process of dark night of the soul to the keys of light is so significant is because it is absolutely changing the frequency on our planet. And the way in which it is doing that is karmic clearing. You are closing down cycles. You are ending karmic patterns. You are massively transforming the cycle of not only this lifetime, but most likely mending pieces from multiple other lifetimes as well. And you're doing that right now. And the fact of you doing that allows you to access more light, to have a higher frequency, which brings us back to the jumper card. Your karmic clearing allows for greater spiritual service, allows for your energy to ripple through the planet and the collective consciousness in a much higher frequency. It allows you more freedom, and in turn allows others to have more freedom too, and to be inspired to karmically clear their energy, whether that's conscious or subconsciously too. There is a huge, huge progression going on right now, and I can absolutely see it. And again, this is just unbelievably timed based on what I'm talking about on Wednesday night. Like, it couldn't be more specific. And so I want to say, for those of you that feel you are still in the dark night of the soul, maybe really challenging things have been happening for you, you've been losing people, there's been sickness, there's been illness, there's been deep transformation. It is all leading to this: key codes, karmic clearing, and spiritual service. It's all in that path. You are on the path. So do not give up on who you are, on your growth and ascension, because it is worth it. Your transformation is worth it, and you are absolutely worth it. So this is stunning, and wow, I love it. I love when the cards just really support what Spirit is talking about. So I will leave that with all of you. Again, if you do want to join me for Cosmic Consciousness, you can sign up at avalonspirit.com under Cosmic Consciousness Circle, and that is on Wednesday night. And with that, I will leave you for now, and I'll see you again tomorrow. Have a beautiful rest of your day.